Alright guys, let's unshape this somewhat complex 3D model. Okay, so we start with the right plane, so I'm going to turn off other two planes. And what I'm going to do is offset the right plane 60 millimeters to the right, and then do that again 60 millimeters to the left, and hide the right plane. Now I can sketch on this plane here. I'm going to draw a center rectangle that spans 100 mm by 20. Exit out of the sketch and do the same thing here, but a vertical rectangle at this time, 20 by 100. Okay, so we hide planes. Now we want to create kind of planar surface, and how you do that in Onshape is you go to the offset surface command and offset your surface to 0 mm, so that automatically creates a planar surface, right? These two surfaces here, surface 1 and surface 2, right? So we then proceed to do a rule surface. Let me take that 10 mm, we take that to the other side, all 4 edges, and yeah, that's all. And then another rule surface here on this side, so you get to see why we did this ruled surface as we continue the video. So we'll hide. Okay, let's make this new surfaces, right? So the new surfaces are not added to the existing surface, so we have 4 surfaces, right? So now we can hide 1 and 2. Okay, now we do a loft surface. Make sure you're on the surface tab, and we start to select where you want to select multiple edges, or create like some kind of multiple selections. You click the drop down, and then you have this box, and then you can add more selections, right? So that's for the first one. And then we have for this, okay, so we say new, and this is very important, we say match tangent, right? So match tangent, and it automatically selects those adjacent faces, so that's why they're important. That's why we did the ruled surface in the first place, right? And then we leave the rest of the settings the way they are, and we go to end profile condition, match tangent as well, and then it selects those adjacent faces also. So we check our ISO curves to make sure that the transition is smooth. And then we click OK. Now we can bring back surface 1 and 2 and hide 3 and 4. Now we're going to enclose all those surfaces together to form a solid. So now you can see it's a solid, right? A solid body now. Okay, so next up we do a move face. Move this by 50 mm and move this by 50 mm, right? And then we do a fillet, full round. First side is this, second side is this, and faces to round. Click OK, and we repeat the same on the other side. Okay, so now we need to sketch the holes coming out from the top. So I'll convert that entity quickly and then draw a line passing through the center. I can make that construction geometry, and of course you use Q to make construction geometry, and then we can draw a circle. I'm going to specify that as 50 millimeters, and okay, so I can extrude that and remove to all merge scope, get 3 to all merge scope this, and second position 2, and remove. Alright, so we do the same, but this time on the plane facing up, the top plane facing this way. Convert that edge and we extrude, move through our merge scope this, and that. Okay, so now we add the finishing touches. I'm going to do a chamfer on the edges, 3 mm, and I'm going to do another chamfer, 5 mm there, and then lastly I'm going to do a fillet, 2 mm on these edges, and that should propagate across the whole part, and boom, we have our part fully modeled and ready. So hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.